Hi, it's Dan Carter again, here for the Day of Hope and Leadership, and I'm so pleased that you were able to stop by and just have a little visit with us. As promised, we're getting you ready for this year's event, October 2nd. The Leaders' Dinner is on October 1st, and we're lucky to be able to say that Senator Vern White will be our guest, and he'll be speaking about being an authentic leader in a public life. I had said to you before in my previous videos that I was going to talk about the 5 principles of authenticity. And there is 5 different principles that Bill George has written about in his 2 books. One is called True North. The other is Authentic Leadership. And they're both available at your local bookstores. And if you're interested in authentic leadership, I would recommend these 2 books to be able to read. Great information there. But I'm going to walk you through about 5 different principles over the next 8 weeks to be able to give you an insight of what we're going to talk about when it comes to the Day of Hope and Leadership. The first principle is truth and honesty. I'm a recovering alcoholic and drug addict, and when we go to a 12-step program, one of the principles that we have to adopt into our life is we have to learn how to tell the truth. And we have this saying in our 12-step group that we are to make amends where it won't directly harm another individual. In other words, we must tell the truth and be honest with people, but not at any expense. And that's very, very difficult for many of us to be able to learn how to do that. And in the circumstance of being authentic, I remember my mother sitting down with me, and I had severe learning disability when I was a child. And she sat me down and worked with me day and night to be able to develop my reading and writing skills. And they didn't get any better. As a matter of fact, I failed many of the grades that I went to in elementary school. And I remember one of the toughest discussions she had with me, and she said this: "Danny, you may never be a great academic student, but you are going to be a great leader." Now, how hard do you think it was for my mom to actually tell me the truth that maybe I wasn't going to be a great academic student, but she also challenged me that I was going to be a great leader? You see, there was great value in the way that she approached it. She told me a truth about some of the things I was struggling with, and then she put a marker out there and said, "But you are going to be a great leader." She challenged me to be a great leader. That's the first principle. I hope you'll come back and see us over the next 8 weeks as we get closer and closer to October 2nd. If you don't have your ticket, we're already 80% sold out, so please order your ticket today. Right online, you can go up to the top of the webpage there and click on tickets, get your tickets today. But we're going to walk you through the 4 other principles of authentic leadership and being authentic. It's going to be a fascinating conversation. I hope you'll be able to join us on October 1st for the Leaders' Dinner and on October 2nd for the main event, this year's Day of Hope and Leadership. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night and a great day, and we'll see you next time.